inspires a rabbit. Death inspires me like a...
It's week 6 of the NFL, and the focus of this one is on Odell Beckham Jr. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Dolphins and the Jags, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And here we go from Miami. Here's a return from the 7. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
And how do you really build on setting a new NFL record last week? I'm not sure you can. What we saw out of him might go down as his single greatest performance in an NFL uniform. What he can do, and we'll try to do here, is carry that momentum from last week into this week and hope give them another win.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Looking for a throw here. Here's one, left side. He's got it. Complete pass. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Option give here. Broke through the tackle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the 41. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one doesn't go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Throwing now on first down. Got his target. It's Hill. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the Jaguars' 23-yard line.
From the 23. Gets this to OBJ. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. From the red zone now. He finds OBJ. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 13-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out, a former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence has had a remarkable career. Over 50 starts in high school and a winner all the way along. National champion and 3-year starter at Clemson, and really a starter from day one after the first pick in the...
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They go play action here. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 2nd and 3 now. From the 43. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush, because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
That one missed the mark. And that brings up 4th and long.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And this is the type of play they need out of him into the later months. He's currently leading the league in passing touchdowns. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It's taken in by Williams. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in Ottawa. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Play action on 1st down. On target to Waddle. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll throw on 1st. And he works this to the 38 before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 38-yard line.
From the 38. Called in by Waddle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Still sticking with the passing game. Rifles it, and it's caught. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
They'll run for this. He loses the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Dolphins picked up the fumble and ran it home. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. They'll try and punch it in. And he'll take it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins go up 6-0 here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Second drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That's complete. Here's Kirk. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now Lawrence. Wow, wide open here. Complete. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 31. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. He's got it, room to run. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
1st down from the red zone. And this one's going to be close. Did he get both feet inside the chalk? Oh, no, he did not. Great effort, but an incomplete pass. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Lawrence looking to throw. And the defender coming away with it. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Trapped up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Williams. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A 6-yard loss.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 47. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll throw it again. Got him in over the middle, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You trade a little bit of speed, sure, but you sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Complete. It's Ingram. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Lawrence throwing here. Got him in. It's Thomas. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
That pass caught by Strange. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Lawrence to throw it. It's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And we're all knotted up. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Well, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. And that makes it 2nd down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Here's the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Logan Cook on the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Going left side, Williams with it. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Another run for Williams. And he's going to get across the 10 to the 12-yard line. 3 yards almost gets him back to even, but it's going to be 3rd and 11 now.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Dropping back to throw. That one is caught left side of the field. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. He's dropping back to throw. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They go play action here. And he's not going to escape this. The Jacks drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. If they get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Quick hitter complete. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Connection made to Beckham. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he has this up across the 10-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Now Lawrence. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now, I know that's one of his favorite routes to run, Brock, but that has got to be one of a quarterback's favorite throws to make as well, right? Drop it in over the defender and take the lid off the D for 6.
Because it is so simple. It's something that these two have done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner. They've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right over the top.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. They'll run here on first down. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. To throw here on first down. He's got it at the 5. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down from the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be second and goal. Pass play now. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get it down to a single point. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room. And you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Play action on first down. Gets everything he has under this throw. And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play of the opening quarter. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They start out second and 10. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up third down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Got a man open. Left side. Complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
More than one defender, their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Here's Lawrence to throw. Open receiver, caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. McPherson at the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Dolphins 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Dolphins ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he's one of the best in the league this season. Still the guy that everybody is chasing in passing yards. Look at that. Up over 3,000 of them to this point. A handoff to Williams. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Hits his man on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. So now here's 3rd and 5. Back now, pressure on its way. Complete beyond the marker. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose, that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than it's designed, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They're going play action. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Lawrence throwing here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Christian Kirk, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
Fielded at the 29. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. They go play action on 1st. He's got a man left. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed left. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Here's 2nd and 7. Got a man over the middle, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Reel in at the 7. That play's brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a second-quarter lead. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now a run here from the gun. And he'll take this up to around the 29-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 29. Got it, man. It's Thomas. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Jacksonville.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down. Well, we saw somebody appear to be injured on the play, and the stoppage confirms it. Trainer's out to look at Gabe Davis, who's shaken up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go right back to Etienne. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. That's Thomas. He's got it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this one sails out. No return on the punt.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
23-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there. 3rd down. They'll try and throw it here. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that makes it 4th down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now a it's Lawrence. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Got a man over the middle, complete. And he gets this forward to the 19. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 19. Finds his man, Waddle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Give to Williams from the gun. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of...
And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Jaguars and Christian Kirk headed back onto the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. On 1st down, they'll run. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out 2nd and 1. From the 34, ETN on the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. New set of downs for him from the 46. Give now to the running back. And they'll hold him up after a short carry to the 44. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Lawrence looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Lawrence to throw it. Quick hitter complete. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now Lawrence. Pass complete to Duvernay. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. An alert play defensively there. Got a tip it away, and that makes it second down. Lawrence throwing here. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. All set up now for 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
He's on the move. Breaks the tackle, still going. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He'll throw it. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this 3rd down. Back to throw now. Taking a big shot for the end zone. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
This one is fair caught, but let's see what that flag's all about. This drive may not be done.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, I'd say some frustrations at the deficit bleeding over onto the field as they get rung up for the personal foul.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Frustration and emotion, right? You got to play with emotion, but you can't let emotion play you, and especially when you're digging out of a hole like they are.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Got his target. It's Hill. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the Jaguars' 20-yard line.
They'll throw it again. He finds OBJ. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Beckham Jr. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing it again here. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 3-possession game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Jaguars and Brian Thomas Jr. ready for another drive on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. He's got it. Room to run. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
From the 48. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback. Oh, he lost the football. And the Dolphins got it.
down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing fourth down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins are on the move here. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Complete to Beckham. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Now it's Lawrence. Searching. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. There's a give up the middle. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Back to the well again. And he works his way up to about the 12. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Jaguars in a punt formation. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. Here's a throw. Beckham there to grab it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage. Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So we've reached halftime down here in Miami. The Dolphins have the lead. Now we'll send you up to Orlando, our studios there, for Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at the Caesar Superdome in New Orleans. And it's the Patriots leading that one in the second quarter. The Pats trying to hold on and claim victory. Next, we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. The Vikes locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Mike Evans, a touchdown catch in that first half. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. This return starts at the 5. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And you're always going to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Play action on first down. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. He'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He'll take the option to the right on 2nd down. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought in that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
They'll run here on first down. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 23. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he'll go down here at the 16.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. They send Mims left. Lawrence to throw it. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And the type of game that he has been putting together, wow, we're going to see some of these highlights now, Brock. And I expect a lot of times over the next week, too. He has thrown this offense to the end zone time and again. What a showing. This is one of the elite games that we have seen from him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Got a man. Coverage lost him. Complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Pass play on 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. We're slated downs to approach here from the 40. To throw it on 1st down. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
First down at the 28-yard line.
They're throwing it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
This throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every...
And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. A great try at that first down.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him from the 46. Now Lawrence escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Lawrence throwing here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 29. Pass complete to Duvernay. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Simple dive up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The home team's back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he has done all that they have asked for him. Shouldering the weight of this offense, got his 100-yard gain. He's reached the end zone for him as well, Brock. Just really put together a performance he can be proud of. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. This one's taken in by Hill. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Completes this one to Hill. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 47. On target to Waddle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Got his target. It's Hill. And he's able to get this down to the 36. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Jaguars' 36-yard line.
From the 36. Into traffic, complete. And they take him down right along the 30. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
Setting up a throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Lone back gets the handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
The give here on 2nd. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
He lofts it deep left. It is caught at the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
McPherson at the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard.
Jaguars 41.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Dolphins headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Number 34 on the carry.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Brushes him off with ease. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. So the long run, a positive, but we see the negative here as one of his blockers in some distress following the play. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Into the hands of Duvernay. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Now it's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Lawrence looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, he's not going to be happy the catch was almost made, but he's going to be thrilled that he broke it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Let that other guy know. He just roughed him up and lost a big catch.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. He gets into the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by their rookie from Michigan. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Now outruns their offense to take over. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lawrence to throw it. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the Dolphins.
They send the tight end in motion. From the 19. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings them to 3rd down. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
We call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it shrinks to a 3-score game again. The lead 22.
He's happy to bring him 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A handoff to Williams. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Pass play coming here. And the Jaguars are there. He's all down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And that is where they'll start the next drive. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Trying the right side. Give them 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down. Trying to get it with the up. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll be brought down after a short carry that crosses the 45. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Another carry for him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs. But not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Hits his man on the out route. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming. Now Lawrence. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Jags football, but here in the 4th, that lead likely too much to overcome. Fourth and forever coming up. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Oh, it puts some heat on this deep ball, left side. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Williams on the carry. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Another run for Williams. And he gets back to the line, but no more. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Now looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Another drive coming up for this offense. Lawrence throwing here. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
And that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Got a man, coverage lost him, complete. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
It's caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Right up the gut. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It ended up being a failure right up front. The entire play, when getting these goal-to-go situation, hinges on that initial surge. It gives some credit to the defense. They win right there at the point of attack, and because of it, well, that play goes backwards.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. One more push from the ground game. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Dolphins grow their lead on the turnover. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The offense headed back to the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 36. Setting up the running back screen. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. You've got to be ready for that check down at all times.
And he'll get it up to the 44. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. Complete to Mims. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 47. Oh, brother, it's another interception. With the pick. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's brought down at the line. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. Now this offense ready to head back out. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the 17. He'll get this to ETN. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Finds his man en route complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32. To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first. New set of downs for him at the 38.
And the Jaguar first down.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. So 2nd down coming up. They'll throw it again. He's got it, room to run. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing now from the gun. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 2nd and 3 now. Throwing it again here. Here's the throw on the out route. Complete. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Lawrence looking to throw. Pass complete to Duvernay. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They go play action here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut into the lead. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to the well again. And he's down after after getting this up to the 41. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
And he's brought down for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that will not be enough for a first down. Jaguars, well, they must be thinking pass here, huh? They're in the dive. Third down coming up. Looking for a throw here. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And this one does not go far.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Catch made over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Here's Lawrence to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down. Now Lawrence. Complete. It's Ingram. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
He's got the hook up to Ingram. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And someone has officially flown higher than the Dutchman, Brock. That completion pushes him past Norm Van Brocklin for the most passing yards in a game in NFL history. The mark of 554 yards and stood resolute since back in 1951, and 7 decades later, someone has finally topped it. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Lawrence to throw it. ETN on the catch. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. From the gun on 3rd down. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars lower the deficit they face. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And
he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
You go with what you think is your best option. There, they felt like it was going to be a pass. But sometimes, it simply doesn't work.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. We're waiting for that signal. Waiting. Oh, they've got it. The Jaguars recovered. Lawrence throwing here. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now it's second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Now it's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, listen, drops happen in football, even from the best at every level. Nothing more to do but shake it off and move forward, because the next throw might be right back your way.
And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And that might just do it for them, Brock, as they turn it over on downs here in the fourth.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First and 10 from the 41. Give to Williams from the gun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Second down now, 7 to go.
It's the pick number 3. Brings up second and 7 at the Jaguars' 38-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins moments away from their 4th win of the year. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. 4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And make this a 19.3 score advantage.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And as they keep going to him, he's now across 200 yards in what's become one of the most productive games he's had so far in his career. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good.
Escapes a defender. And after a little running, he gets this up to the 32. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete. Couldn't make that connection. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. They send a tight end in motion. Desperation time on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll run here on first down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
They'll run now on second down. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. He gets a half dozen on the carry. That's also going to bring up 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
So in the end, it gets a Dolphins win here. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.
I won't doubt it, he won't mislead all his followers. Praying on the process, mind and spirit. Feel like I'm floating in my prime time. One life, live it right now. One life, live it in. For times, for life. I'm fine. He always trying his best. Top of the pole, me and my bros. When the story gets told, it's gonna be BMF. Down hard, it wasn't made easy. You can't live twice. Thank God I'm breathing. We gotta go now. One life, live it right now. One life, live it in.